Hi there, I'm Ashley Bullington, and you're watching The Warm-Up, presented by your local Geico offices in Cypress, Katy, Spring, and Pearland. It's time to get warmed up for Week 9 of Texas high school football. Welcome into a special Fall Classic edition of The Warm-Up. But hey, there's no Astros World Series game on tonight, so you can turn your full attention to Texas high school football. And trust me, that's a good thing, because there's a Jordan Alvarez-sized game tonight. That is our game of the week. Shadow Creek is ranked second in the state in Class 5A Division I, and the Sharks continue to cruise through their schedule, like Garrett Cole working his way through an opposing lineup. The Sharks' most recent attack came at the expense of a Friendswood team that entered the game with a perfect 6-0 record. All Shadow Creek did was crush Friendswood 51-6. Behind 3 touchdown passes by Kyron Drones and 2 long touchdowns by sophomore Kelvin Brown. Shadow Creek now looks to feast on a 5-2 Foster squad that began the season with high expectations. The Falcons are still capable of flying high enough to hang a championship banner, like the one the Astros hope to be flying next spring. But Foster needs to knock off Shadow Creek to still have a shot at the district title. You know the Foster faithful will pack into Traylor Stadium tonight for this one. There's another big matchup tonight featuring 2 teams that, like Shadow Creek, played for a state championship a year ago. Defending 6A Division I state champion North Shore takes on the 6A Division II runner-up Beaumont Westbrook tonight in the Golden Triangle. So this would be kind of like the Astros playing the Cardinals next season, except unlike the Cardinals, Westbrook actually played for the championship. It's a big game nonetheless, with the district title likely up for grabs, with both teams sitting at 4-0 in league play, and 2 games clear of everyone else in the district. The North Shore juggernaut appears to be picking up steam after a season-opening loss to Katy. The Mustangs have reeled off 6 straight wins and have a whopping 49-point average margin of victory in district play. We know quarterback Demetrius Davis is capable of playing the role of Jose Altuve. I mean, sure, Altuve's walk-off homer to clinch the ALCS was unbelievable, but let's not forget Davis threw a walk-off Hail Mary touchdown to win the state championship. And that, my friends, is why Houston is Clutch City. 2 spine-tingling championship moments in the last 10 months. One by a 5'6" second baseman, and one by a 6-foot-tall sophomore quarterback. Another team in hot pursuit of a district title is Barbers Hill. The Eagles are 7-1 and 4-0 in league action, heading into tomorrow night's showdown with Crosby. Barbers Hill head coach Tom Westerberg has a coaching record that even AJ Hinch would be jealous of. Westerberg won 4 state championships at Allen High School and may have his best team at Barbers Hill since taking over the program in 2016. But don't write off Crosby. After losing their first 4 games this season, the Cougars have reeled off 3 consecutive wins and are tied for second place in the district behind Barbers Hill. The Cougs have allowed just 19 points during their 3-game winning streak and hope to shut down the high-flying Eagles offense tomorrow night. And as the Astros travel northeast to our nation's capital for Game 3 tomorrow night, Magnolia West travels northeast to the crossroads of East Texas for another game with huge district title implications. The Mustangs head to Lufkin to take on the Panthers, with both teams undefeated in District 8 5A Division I. Magnolia West has its hands full going up against the 5th-ranked team in the state, but the Mustangs offense can put up points faster than a Justin Verlander heater, averaging 46 points per game in district play. So it's shaping up to be a huge sports weekend in Houston, and we'll have all of the high school football coverage you could possibly want on Chevy's Inside High School Sports Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. And you can watch it over and over and over if you'd like before the Astros play Game 4 Saturday night. Until then, you should stick around for the extra point. Our Geico Team of the Week Hightower handed a big loss to Galveston Ball in Week 8, and their locker room reaction was almost World Series-esque. Former Lamar Texan Anthony Rendon might be wearing a Nationals jersey in the World Series, but that does not mean he isn't repping the Houston area where he grew up.
What does it mean to you to represent Lamar High School in this World Series?
Redskin for life, that's for sure. I know they changed it to the Texans, but I'm still going to hold true to that. And they've had a lot of great players come through their system over there, and I think that's a testimony to the coaching staffs that they've had over the years.
That's all we have for this week's episode. To stay up to date with all things inside high school sports, follow our social accounts. We have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Those will keep you up to the minute on everything happening around the greater Houston area and get you ready for your Saturday morning wake-up call with Chevrolet's Inside High School Sports on KHU11 at 8:30 a.m., hosted by Matt Musil. Thank you for watching The Warm-Up, presented by your local Geico offices in Cypress, Katy, Spring, and Pearland. To get more information or to get a quote, go to geico.com/Houston. I'm Ashley Bullington, and I hope the last few minutes have gotten you warmed up for the World Series and for Week 9 of Texas high school football.